This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Yep.
And he said unto me,
Go ahead.
this is their interpretation of the vision.
Read.
The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Read.
But it was not expounded unto him. Therefore now I declare it unto thee.
So wait a minute. Rome symbol is the eagle. Not only Rome, those 10 horns that came after it, their symbol would also be the eagle, because that's the symbol that our forefathers saw that Daniel was not able to give the understanding of. The Lord expounded on it to our forefather Esdras. Now go back to the first one. Look at Rome right here. This is Rome. You understand? Rome is the eagle, brothers and sisters. And not only Rome, keep going. Look. Belgium, Rome, all of them. Go ahead. France. Look, French Imperial Eagle. There you go. The France. Polish Eagle. More. This is from Belgium right here.
Right.
Look. All right. So let's dive into the show. What we going over today, Jews?
Esau, Rome, and America. Do Edomites still exist?
Esau, Rome, and America. We may not go in that exact order, but we definitely going to deal with this today. Esau, Rome, and America. All right? Let's start off with, you had quoted something earlier. What did you quote? Ecclesiastes 4:16? Yeah, read that. Yeah. That's some good stuff. Read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
So the Bible says there is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them.
Right.
The reason that that's important is because nobody gets away from God's judgment. Esau still got to receive his judgment. You got that for me in Psalms 137, verse 7 and 8? Esau has to receive his judgment. A lot of you brothers want to save them. A lot of you Edomites think you're going to be saved, meaning that you're going to escape God's judgment. That's the arrogancy of the so-called white man right there. To think that God judged his own people, but you are going to altogether go unpunished.
You're going to learn today.
No, I don't work like that. Read that for me.
The book of Psalms 137 and verse 7.
Yeah.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Remember the children of Edom.
In the day of Jerusalem,
Read.
who said, race it,
Read.
even to the foundation thereof.
Even to the foundation thereof. Read.
O daughter of Babylon,
O daughter of Babylon.
who ought to be destroyed.
That is a prophecy. It says the daughter of Babylon, which is Edom, is going to be destroyed. It said who ought to be destroyed, meaning there is a designated time where God is going to destroy Edom. And that has not happened.
Right.
There is no end to all the people. Not yet. The Edomites are still here. Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Right. Happy shall he be that have rewarded thee as thou hast rewarded us. Right? So give me the one you had quoted earlier when we was on the phone, Exodus 17 regarding Amalek. So the Bible says that there is no end to the Edomites. They still here. Stop the cap. Stop the lies. Stop the trying to cover God's way. This I told you. To those that are pure, all things are pure. But those that's defiled, nothing is pure. Read that for me.
The book of Exodus, chapter 17 and verse 16.
Yeah.
For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Wait a minute. Hold up. There are no more Edomites. There are no more Amalekites, Officer John.
For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
The Lord said he gonna have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Meaning all the way into the end, the Lord is gonna have war with Amalek.
Message.
Amalek is not destroyed. Amalek has not been consumed. I saw that earlier. I dealt with it on my TikTok and on my Instagram. Edomites went to Josephus and said, see, John Hyrcanus during the time of the Maccabean revolt, he forced Amalek to convert to Judaism. Now they have been emerged or grafted in to the Israelites. Therefore, they're no longer Edomites. That makes no sense. Because you took on a religion, your bloodline changed, your DNA changed. See, that's Esau trying to hide himself. But we're going to show you, it don't even matter. We ain't got to deal with Amalek. We can show you Greece was the Edomites and Rome. Greece and Rome. Both Edomites, which is where America come from. And Great Britain. And all of those 7 here. We're going to deal with that in a minute, though. That's prophecy. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's deal with that first thing we got. Religion, classical Idumea. So the Lord said he's going to have war with Edom from generation to generation, Amalek in particular. Yeah.
Classical Idumea, religion. The nature of Edomite religion is largely unknown before their conversion to Judaism by the Hasmoneans.
Right, that's what we were just speaking about, John Hyrcanus. Read.
Epigraphical evidence suggests that the national god of Edom was Quaos, or known as Quash, since Quash is invoked in the blessing formula in letters and appear in personal names found in ancient Edom.
Okay.
As close relatives of other Levantine Semites, they may have worshipped such gods as El Baal, Kaus, and Asherah.
Read.
The oldest biblical traditions place Yahweh as the deity of southern Edom.
Now, why would it say the oldest biblical traditions place Yahweh as the deity of southern Edom? Let's see. Go to Genesis 25 real quick. In verse 21. Who was Edom? And who was his father? Let's see. Genesis 25, verse 21.
Yes, sir. The book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 21.
Yep.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
Read.
And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
So this is Isaac, who was the son of Abraham, who the covenant was made with. The covenant was made with Abraham, Isaac, and then, of course, Jacob that we're about to read about right now. So it says, Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of her, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. Go ahead.
And the children struggled together within her.
Now it says children. That's plural. So it's telling you what? There were multiple children in her womb. It was not just one child. Go ahead.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Read.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Read.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
So get ready for this, brothers, IT. 2 nations are in thy womb. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And these 2 nations that's in thy womb, they're going to be different. 2 manners of people shall be separated from thy bowels. They will not be the same. They will be different from one another in look and in spirit. Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Go ahead.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
The prophecy said the elder, meaning the first child that comes out, is going to serve that second child of the twins that comes out. Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Go ahead.
And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment.
Read.
And they called his name Esau.
And they call his name what?
Esau.
Which means wasted away is he. Now give me the, you got images of that? Showing the images for those that may not know or may not have ever seen. This is their first time ever stumbling upon an Israelite class or ever hearing this doctrine ever in their life. And they want to know who Esau is and this whole transaction. Go back to you got the images real quick of how it looked in the womb and what happened when they were born. Say it again. Oh, man, y'all supposed to have them loaded up. When I said I was going over Esau, Edom, I gave a lie. You supposed to already have the images. The hell? So Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. The first child was red, meaning you could see his blood showing forth through his skin. He did not have melanin like us, most of us, where if we were to get angry, you would not be able to see the blood coming through our skin because of our darker complexion. He didn't have that, okay? Like this right here. This is a biblical understanding of Jacob and Esau. Matter of fact, there's an old movie. I forgot the name of the movie. There's a movie that shows Esau and Jacob. And the author or the director got it perfectly, showing Esau as being red and hairy. So this is Jacob and Esau. This is the beginning of 2 nations. Don't give me that. They had the same mom and daddy. Pause it right there. This is a Nigerian couple, same mom and daddy. Look at their children. Look at their children. One dark skin, these are twins. One dark skin, one light skin. You can see his pigmentation through his skin. All right, you can see his blood flowing forth through his skin. So Esau is red all over like in a hairy garment. This child was different, so significant that the Lord commanded Moses to make sure that he showed the significance in his different complexion. All right, go ahead. Verse 26.
Verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Read.
And his name was called Jacob.
Go ahead.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. We're going to come back here, but I want you to skip down to verse 30 for me.
Verse 30, and Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage.
So Esau was hungry and was faint from the field, and he saw his brother cooking meat that was not yet done. Go ahead.
For I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
Watch this.
And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright.
Read.
And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die.
I'm about to die anyway. Go ahead.
And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
It ain't going to do nothing to me if I'm dead. Go ahead.
And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore to him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
Read.
Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils.
Read.
And he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
When it said Esau, remember, the birthright was the blessing that was given to the firstborn child by the father, that was passed down from the father to the child. Jacob is now the rightful owner of that birthright. Now Esau hate the birthright. That's why I say at the beginning, you can see where Edomites were serving Yahweh. But then something happened. They started to serve other gods, idols, things of that nature, because he was rejected of his birthright. Right. Let's go to chapter 27 real quick. I'm just setting things up. Chapter 27, verse 38.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38.
Yep.
And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Go ahead.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
He started crying. Read.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
Right, so he told Esau, this is going to be your blessing. You're going to receive the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. Meaning what? Everywhere on this earth, you're going to find Edomites. All the beautiful places like Greece, a lot of these Caribbean islands, certain parts of Europe are very nice. Turkey, Africa, Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea, Peru, you understand, the South America. It's going to be some Tijuana, Mexico, Cozumel, Mexico. You see some beautiful, you're like, damn. Madagascar, we saw Edomites in Madagascar living up in the mountains in nice mansions. And everywhere you go, you see the so-called white man. He's got his influence pretty much everywhere, as the Bible said he would. This is what the Bible is talking about. He going to be as the dew of heaven. Wherever the rain falls, you're going to see white people. Esau, Edom. Go ahead. The red man. Read.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
And the Lord is telling you that's how he got these lands. That's how he conquered these lands, right? That's how he was able to live in these lands, through his sword. Go ahead.
And shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Read.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Go ahead.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Right, so now he hate his brother who got the birthright, and he hate the God that gave it to him. So now he no longer serves Yahweh. When he was young, he's following Yahweh. He's following which Yahweh, right? The Lord God of his father, circumcision and all that. But as he got older and he realized the birthright wasn't his, not only did he despise his brother Jacob, he despised God as well. That's why when you get, we're not going to get there right now, but when you get to Psalm, the 83rd chapter, it tell you Esau is the #1 enemy of God. That's why God said he ought to be destroyed. So now in the last days, what you think Esau going to do? Knowing that information, that ancient information, and knowing that we waking up to it, he going to disguise himself as not being Esau. Now give me Psalms 49, verse 11. I'm going to show you something. Because remember, it said Esau is going to dwell in all the places on the earth. What he going to do with the name, those ancient names of those places? Let's see.
The book of Psalm 49, verse 11.
Yeah.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Go ahead.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Read.
They call their lands after their own name.
What they do?
They call their lands after their own names.
The white man conquers a place and then names it after himself or his family. Read.
Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beast that perisheth.
The Bible says he's going to perish. So I'm just showing you that that's the attributes of the so-called white man. He hates God. He hates the Jacob, whoever Jacob is, which we know is us today. He hates us, and he hates the fact that he don't have a birthright that was given to him by his father, Isaac. Right. So now he despises us for having the birthright. He despised the God that gave us the birthright, and he takes lands, the dew of heaven, which is his blessings, with the sword, and he gives those lands different names. These are the attributes of Esau to set a preference of how we're going to go today. Now go back to the other book. I had another book that was next called The Rise of Christendom. So apparently the apologetics hate this book. They say, yeah, you can't use that book because on page 197 they say this, and on page 298. We don't buy books because the whole book. We buy the books that go with the Bible. We buy the book, and it may be one page in a 700-page book that prove that Esau is the white man. We say, yo, buy that, baby. Go get that off Amazon. Because the Bible say he's so-called white man. We're looking for the books that go with the Bible. If the books say something different from the Bible, we don't need it. I don't give a damn what else in the damn book. I only care about the part that say what we know the Bible says. Hell wrong with you. Yeah, you read on page 971, and you went to this page. This guy didn't even believe that this was even. I don't give a damn what he believed. I give a damn about his research, and his research said you the white man. So I'm praise. All praise to the Lord. The Rise of Christendom by Edwin Johnson. Do you know who Edwin Johnson was? No, I don't know who Edwin Johnson was. You know what? Rudolph R. Windsor wrote a book called Babylon to Timbuktu. And the so-called white man got pissed off, said it's pseudo-history, pseudo this, pseudo that. It's fake. He wasn't no scholar. Okay. Rudolph R. Windsor's not a scholar. What about the people he cited his sources from? Are they scholars? Oh, so they're not scholars either then. Oh, okay. So now anybody that proves the truth of what the Bible says regarding you, they're not a scholar. Oh, okay. What if they were white like you? Oh, them white folks ain't scholars. Okay. So the white man can't do wrong then. He can't make mistakes then. Okay. I tell you, these folks, they spiraling out of control. It's getting bad for them, Jew.
Hey, see, the problem is, Cap, the issue they have is now the Israelites are reading the Bible.
Uh-oh.
That's the issue. The Bible has been here for years. But see, Dick, I have to always say, one, two main things y'all messed up on, that nuclear bomb and teaching us how to read. Now we're reading the Bible and we're bringing out these prophecies and we're giving the correct understanding. Everybody's in an uproar.
Right.
It don't mean that. That book don't mean that. Y'all a trip, man.
Now the Bible wrong, y'all. It's wrong. So The Rise of Christendom by a man named Edwin Johnson, who I don't know. In 1890, he wrote this, apparently. Now go inside the book. Let's read this.
Yes, sir. In the land of Rome and the Maghreb was a great empire, that of Ionians. Or Greeks. King Philip was a descendant of Esau.
Whoa. King Philip was a descendant of Esau.
Son of Isaac. In his kingdom, there was a town, Macedon.
Go ahead.
Residence of the king of Greece.
Go to 1 Maccabees 1:1. Hey, pull up. We'll come back to the book, but pull up Daniel's, the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, Daniel chapter 2, of Nebuchadnezzar's dream. I want to show y'all something real quick, because they want us to think that Esau was only the Edomites that got converted to Judaism during the time of John Hyrcanus. So when you look at the midsection, it says Greece, 331 BC to 168 BC. The first king over Greece, could you get that for me?
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip.
So wait a minute. Alexander, the son of Philip, go ahead.
The
Macedonian,
who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece.
He reigned in his stead the first over Greece. So after the Persians, you had the Greeks. The Greeks were Edomites, brothers and sisters.
Right.
Well, are Edomites, brothers and sisters. John Hyrcanus did not convert the entire race of Esau. It's only a sect of Edomites that he forced to convert to Judaism. It was not all Esau. Because you think the Greek Empire was only in Idumea? No. The Greek Empire was in Syria, was in Mesopotamia, Iran, Iraq, as we know it today, Turkey, all the way over to Europe. He had 4 generals he set up: Lysimachus, Cassander, Seleucus, and Ptolemy. Ptolemy was in Egypt. You think the Greek Empire was just in Idumea? Yeah, John Hyrcanus went to Egypt and converted them. Then he went to Syria and converted them. No! That was only a certain section of Edomites that were converted. You're done. The house of Esau is still around, my brother. Hey, what they say now? You're cooked. They get so mad. Now go to Esther 16 and 10.
He got cooked.
Go to Esther 16 real quick. This is too easy for us, y'all.
Right. Sir, I got you. This is the book of, the book of Esther, chapter 16 and verse 10. For Haman, a Macedonian, the son of Amadatha, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood, and far distant from our goodness, and as a stranger received of us.
Go ahead.
Had so far forth obtained the favor that we show toward every nation.
Are you in Esther 16 and 10?
Yes, sir.
Let me look at it again. Read it again. I wasn't reading. I was looking at
The
something.
book of Esther, chapter 16 and verse 10. For Haman, a Macedonian, the son of Amadatha.
So Haman was a Macedonian.
Uh-oh.
Haman was a Macedonian. Huh?
Them kinfolk.
Them kinfolk. So he was kin to Philip of Macedon, who was also them 2 white boys. Read it again.
For Haman, a Macedonian, the son of Amadatha, being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood, and far distant from our goodness, and as a stranger received of us.
Now go to Esther in the Bible, 3 and 8. Yes, sir. So wait a minute now. So the Greeks were Edomites? Go ahead.
The book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 8. And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad.
Skip down to verse 10.
Yes, sir. Verse 10. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of Amadatha, the Agagite.
The what?
The Agagite.
The Agagite. Go ahead.
The Jews' enemy.
The enemy of the Jews. Why? Because he still got that hatred from his forefather Esau. But watch this. 1 Samuel 15 and 1. It said the Agagite. Who the hell is an Agagite? What the hell that is?
The book of 1 Samuel.
The Bible explains it.
Chapter 15 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel.
Come on.
Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel. Mm-hmm. How he laid a wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt.
Right.
Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass.
So Amalek, he gave the order to utterly slay them. But it wasn't all the Amalekites, because how the hell is Ammon still here, and then Philip still here, and then Alexander still here, and all the Greek Empire that came after them? How the hell they still here if he did that at that time? He didn't do it. Verse 8.
Verse 8. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive.
Whoa. Who was Agag?
King of the Amalekites.
Genesis 36. Verse 10. It's beautiful. Oh, God, that's why you got to love the Bible.
The book of Genesis.
God be true and every man a lie.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 10. Mm-hmm. These are the name of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Reuel, the son of Bashemath.
Damn, Reuel. Damn, go ahead.
The wife of Esau.
Let's get down to verse 12.
Verse 12. And Timah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son. And she bare Eliphaz Amalek.
So Amalek was the grandson of Esau.
Come on.
Amalek was the grandson of Esau. Agag, the king of the Amalekites, which was a descendant of Amalek, which was a descendant of Esau. Ammon was a descendant of Agag, who was a descendant of the Amalekites, who was a descendant of Esau. Philip, the Macedonian, was Amalek, who was a descendant of Agag. ancestry, who was a descendant of Esau from Amalek. So the Greeks were white people. The Greeks were Edomites.
Right.
And not only the Greeks. No, it didn't just end with Greece, because they would say, Esau done away. Esau was consumed. They're now a part of the Jews just roaming around. And they're no longer considered Edomites. The house of Edomites, the house of Esau is no more. Oh, okay. Okay. Go back to the next book real quick. Or go back to where we was at. So we saw where Philip was a Macedonian. He was the kings of Greece. Go to the next one. Next image. Here we go.
Philip paid tribute to Dara, like the other kings. But when Dara the younger succeeded, he was attacked and slain by Alexander, reputed son of Philip.
So Alexander was an Edomite too, of Amalek. Go ahead to the next one. The chronology of ancient nations. Okay, they're going to find something wrong with this author too, but I don't give a damn. I just want the page that confirm what we know. Go inside, zoom down to the bottom.
That Alexander was the son of Philip is a fact too evident to be concealed.
Come on, y'all. Y'all got to get it all the way on the screen. Here we go.
His pedigree is stated by the most celebrated genealogists in this way.
How is it?
Philip.
Okay.
Hermes.
Okay.
Come on. Meton. Rome.
Okay.
Yunnan. Japheth. Rumiah. Byzantium. Theophil. Rome. Alasafar. Eliphaz. Esau. Isaac. Abraham.
Damn. So we know for a fact that the Greeks were Edomites. That's what we know. And not only the Greeks, we're going to get, as we continue to go, we're going to show you. Keep going. Go to the next book. The Rise of Christendom again. I told you, I only want the pages that show the Bible is real. Read that.
Yes, sir. There is the curious notice of R. Benjamin of Tudela, which describes rabbins as forming part of the suite of the Pope, the head of the Edomites.
The Pope is the head of the Edomites. The Pope is in Rome. He's Italian. Go to the next one. Say again. Right, we should have wore red. You're right, we should have wore red. It's a bloodbath today. Yes. Go ahead.
Now, the medieval chroniclers say expressly that Edom means the Roman Empire.
Go ahead.
Or the European powers.
So not only is Edom the Greeks,
Right.
Edom is also the Romans. Go down to the bottom. Because they were saying, yeah, you shouldn't use this book. Oh, but can we use Benjamin of Tudela?
Yes, sir.
Can we use his source then? Is he now also no longer a source that can be used? Read that.
One of the earliest is Benjamin of Tudela, circa 1160, who calls Rome the Edomite capital and the Pope the head of the Edomitish religion.
Okay, wait a minute. I want you to read the part that says the Jews are not children of Ishmael right there.
The Jews are not the children of Ishmael.
We know that.
They honor the younger son of Abraham.
Okay.
But both branches of the stock regard Esau, Edom, i.e. the Greeks and Romans, as elder brethren.
So Ishmael and the Jews know that Esau, Edom is the Greeks and the Romans.
So, Kat,
Go ahead.
that eliminates anybody who wants to say that Ishmael is today's Edom, because we hear that doctrine as well.
Yes.
In the same book.
You can't hide this man, bro. You're not going to hide this man.
Right.
Now, I want to show y'all something real quick. Because Esau, right? Esau, Edom, okay. Go to Daniel chapter 2 real quick, verse 42 real quick. We've been going over Daniel 2 a lot lately. I'll pray the Most High. That's the spirit. Daniel 2:41. Watch this.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes.
No, go a little higher than that. Go for the
Verse 39.
Go to verse, let me look at it. I ain't looking at it. I ain't had this written down. Go to verse 38.
Verse 38.
No, 39.
Verse 39. And after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee.
Read.
And another third kingdom of brass.
The third kingdom is what we want to deal with. Because we know the second kingdom that's inferior to Babylon is Persia, Media. It's a dual kingdom. Go ahead. So now we got another kingdom that's the third kingdom. It's of brass. Read.
which shall bear rule over all the earth.
Which shall bear rule over all the earth. That's Alexander the Greek. Go back to 1 Maccabees 1:1 real quick. Keep that on the screen. So this kingdom will bear rule over all the earth. Watch this.
1 Maccabees 1, verse 1.
Yep.
And it happened after that Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
So that's Alexander. Go ahead.
And made many wars. And won many strongholds.
Read.
And slew the kings of the earth.
As the prophecy said he would. Go ahead.
And went through to the ends of the earth.
And he went through to the ends of the earth as the prophecy said he would. Go ahead.
And took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him.
Read.
Whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up.
Come on.
And he gathered a mighty strong host.
And did what?
And ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him.
Right. So that's why when you go to Daniel 7, it says that he had wings. Give me that real quick. Daniel chapter 7, what that is, verse 4?
Yes, sir. The book of Daniel chapter 7 and verse 4.
No, that's the first kingdom. Skip down to verse 6.
Verse 6.
Yep.
After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl.
So this leopard, a leopard is an animal that moves fast, all right? Not only did he move fast, he conquered the earth in 12 years. He conquered the earth in 12 years, the fastest of any man. They say, yo, this dude right here is moving like a god on the earth. That's why he became exalted. God was with him. Why? Because the Bible says in Daniel chapter 2 that he would be that third kingdom of brass, right? So he had those wings on his back. He was a leopard. Go ahead.
The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it.
Go back to 1 Maccabees 1 real quick. Read verse 9 for me.
1 Maccabees 1, verse 9.
Go ahead.
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
Read.
So did their sons after them. Many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
Matter of fact, read verse 6.
Verse 6. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
Right, so he gave Lysimachus an area, he gave Cassander an area, he gave Seleucus an area, and then he gave Ptolemy an area. These are his 4 friends that he grew up with that he considered honorable, right? While he was yet alive, verse 7.
So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
Right, so he conquered the whole earth in 12 years, read.
And his servants bare rule, every one in his place.
And his servants bear rule, every one in his place. Go ahead.
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
Go ahead.
So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
And evils were multiplied in the earth. But who were these people? They were Edomites. They were Edomites. Esau, Edom. So you think John Hyrcanus was able to take over their whole kingdom and convert all of them to Judaism? No, you're foolish. You're foolish. They continued on and became known what was known called the Greco-Roman Empire. Then eventually they all just became the Roman Empire. Everybody knows that. Even the scholars know that. Go back to the book, or to the sign, to the symbol, or the statue, excuse me. I know we've been using it a lot lately, y'all, but we can't never get enough of this. This is some of my favorite history. Right? 331 BC to 168 BC, and then, of course, Rome eventually took over. But what I'm showing you, brothers and sisters, is this. The Greeks are Edomites, okay? But the Romans are as well. And we're going to show you that through biblical prophecy. Daniel chapter 2 again. What was that, 42?
Yes, sir. The book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 42.
I just want to show you.
And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay.
Go ahead.
So the kingdom shall be partly strong. And partly broken.
So now we're talking about another kingdom, right? Now we went from being the first kingdom, the second kingdom, the third kingdom, which was, we know is Greece, which are Edomites. Now we at this fourth kingdom, all right? Did you read 41?
Verse 41. And where?
No, verse 40.
Verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron. For as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things.
Great military, go ahead.
And as iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise.
Read.
And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. But there shall be in it of the strength of the iron. For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay.
Mixed with the miry clay, meaning all people. Go ahead.
And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay.
Read.
So the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken.
Read.
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay.
Read.
They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men.
They're going to mingle themselves with the seed of men. That's what you just saw on the screen. Great melting pot. Go ahead.
but they shall not cleave one to another.
And you'll see uproars amongst them, racial riots and all kind of stuff. Constant back and forth between them, clashes of religion, policies, politics, immigrants, all different things. That's what you see. And that's what you see going on in America today. You see it going on in Europe as well. So watch this. It talks about that fourth kingdom. Go to chapter 7 real quick, verse 7 for me.
Yes, sir. The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 7.
Read.
After this I saw the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast.
Now, fourth beast. Now, this fourth beast, everybody knows, even the scholars know the fourth beast is Rome. Go ahead.
Dreadful and terrible.
Rome was dreadful and terrible.
And strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth.
That's the military. Go ahead.
It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it.
Read.
And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it.
Read.
And it had 10 horns.
And eventually it branched out into having 10 horns. So now it says, this fourth beast was dreadful and terrible. Now, it don't give you a description. In the first one, in verse 4, it gives the description. It says, look, this beast is a lion with eagle's wings. The second one is a bear with 3 ribs in his mouth on one side, and one side was lifted up and the other side was down. The third one, it says, look, that's a leopard. But this last one, it don't give the description of the beast. So where can I find the description of this beast to find out who it is? You got that for me? 2nd Ezra 12 and 10. This is why they hate, this is why they want to get us away from the Bible. This is why they want to go into the Greek. Go into the Greek that I don't speak. Read that for me.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Yep.
And he said unto me,
Go ahead.
This is their interpretation of the vision.
Read.
The eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
Read.
But it was not expounded unto him. Therefore now I declare it unto thee.
So wait a minute. Rome symbol is the eagle. Not only Rome, those 10 horns that came after it, their symbol would also be the eagle, because that's the symbol that our forefathers saw that Daniel was not able to give the understanding of. The Lord expounded on it to our forefather Esdras. Now go back to the first one. Look at Rome right here. This is Rome. You understand? Rome is the eagle, brothers and sisters. And not only Rome, keep going. Look. Belgium, Rome, all of them. Go ahead. France. Look, French Imperial Eagle. There you go. The France. Polish Eagle. More. This is from Belgium right here. Look, German Eagle Vector. Look. Look at that. Spain. Germany. Spain. Germany. Germany. Look. Russia. All these places. Look, Russia. That's in Russia right there. You look, Spain. Come on, man. This is crazy. They the eagle, brothers and sisters. So God gave, give me Deuteronomy 28:49. God gave us the blueprint. He said, look, don't worry about what these Edomites going to say in the last day, because they lie us. They want to hide themselves. But you can't hide yourself from God and his prophets. We're going to expose you every time. Read that for me. Deuteronomy 28, verse 49.
Yes, sir. The book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As what?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
God giving us a key to who would come against us. It's the eagle. And the eagle are the Edomites. That's their national symbol. Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Right, so the eagle came against us. It came against our forefathers. Now I want you to skip down to verse 52 real quick.
Verse 52.
Yep.
And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates.
Go ahead.
Until thy high and fenced walls come down wherein thou trustest throughout all thy land. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land which the Lord thy God hath given thee.
Right, go to Luke chapter 24 real quick. Or Luke, is it 24? Luke 21, 24, 21, 21, 24. Go to Luke 21, verse 20. What I want to show you is Deuteronomy 28 said the eagle will come against you, and that eagle will besiege your walls, your gates, your city. Watch this.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 20.
Yep.
And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies,
Read.
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Come on.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
Read.
For these be the days of vengeance.
These are the days of vengeance.
That all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Written where? Written in Deuteronomy. Go ahead.
But woe unto them that are with child, to them that give suck in those days.
Go ahead.
For there shall be great distress in the land,
Read.
and wrath upon on this people.
Go ahead.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword,
Read.
and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
No, I thought they was grafted in amongst the Israelites, the people that live in that land today.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
But there is no house of Esau. How is there not a house of Esau? If they Jews now, then why did Christ say, no, those are Gentiles in that land in these last days? They say they Jews, but they're not. They're the synagogue of Satan. They are the converts that our forefather John Hyrcanus forced, but those weren't the only Edomites. There were many Edomites that became the Greco-Roman Empire, became the Roman Republic, and then the Roman Empire after that, which became America, Great Britain, all that after that. Yeah, these right here, these are rat bastards.
That's right.
Give me Zechariah 9:6. These are not the people of the Bible. These are not the people of God. It is what it is. You get mad all you want. They say worse about us. You understand? Daniel 9:6.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 6.
Go ahead.
And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Who dwell in Ashdod?
A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
A bastard meaning no father. You understand that? So they have no father. You understand? As far as God is concerned. They are bastards. Yeah, listen,
That's
wow.
right.
This is what the Bible says. It's not me. I know y'all get mad. Oh, you know how you speak against this. That's what the Bible say. The Bible say, Jerusalem shall be trodden down to the Gentiles till the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Those are Gentiles in Jerusalem today doing this right here. These are not the people of God.
Who does that?
And look at all them millions of people. I've been there. They can't tell me nothing. I used to live here. I used to live in that land. There's millions of them in that land. All right? John Hyrcanus forced their forefathers to become Jewish. You understand? To keep the commandments, the laws, the ordinances of the temple, and so on and so forth, in order for them to keep their land. But they were not the only Edomites around. So to say that Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18 is talking about them being consumed, meaning they are being grafted into the Israelites, that's not the whole house of Esau. Stop the cap. Y'all making stuff up, bro. Now, what we had? What you had, something?
Yeah, I just wanted to back you up with what you just said about John Hyrcanus and Agrippa and Herod, showing that they're Edomites. Can you get that last picture? I just sent just to back it up. It's right there. That one's talking about the eagle. Go ahead.
And when Herod erected a golden eagle, the symbol of imperial Rome.
So Herod erected the same symbol that Captain just brought out in Deuteronomy 28:49, right? Next picture. All right, now go up to the top where John Hyrcanus is going to talk about Antipater. Right there, yep, served.
Antipater II, a converted Jew.
Why? Because right at the top it says John Hyrcanus, right? He converted him. Now jump down to the green. Yep, the green.
Antipater's sons, Herod the Great, emerged as king of Judea.
So that's what you read in the New Testament, right? Go ahead. Like his father, it says like his father, meaning he was Jewish. He was a convert. That's how when you read Titus 1:14 earlier, we read it. It says avoiding Jewish fables. So what people in the time of Rome were Jewish? The Romans. They were acting like Jews because they were studying under the schools with us in Acts 13:1. That's all I got.
Right. Go back to, I'm glad you mentioned that. It was something I had missed earlier. Go back to the first image that we had, classical Idumea. I forgot to show the bottom part of that. Classical Idumea. So everything we showing y'all today is Esau still here. He ain't going nowhere. Stop the cap. You are an Edomite, and your judgment is pending. The bottom said there is, no, matter of fact, yes, read that, there is.
There is a Jewish tradition stemming from the Talmud that the descendants of Esau would eventually become the Romans, and to a larger extent, all Europeans.
All Europeans are Esau. All Europeans are Esau. We read earlier that the 10 horns stemmed out of Rome. All Europeans are Esau. You cannot run from it. The house of Esau is still here. We know it historically and biblically. All right? Go to the next book I had. Modern Judaism. It was right after the images of the eagles. Get Obadiah 1:2 real quick, verse 4. Obadiah chapter 1. Matter of fact, Obadiah 1:1. It is what it is, man. Y'all started this.
The book of Obadiah, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God, concerning Edom.
Right, the vision of Obadiah concerning Edom. So his vision is concerning the Europeans. Go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord. And an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Read.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Read.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Thou art greatly despised.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Read.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Give me them clefts of the rock. It said, thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. We got images of that, I know. We always use them. The clefts of the rock. Go ahead.
Whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high.
That saith in his heart,
Read.
who shall bring me down to the ground?
So they will go from the clefts of the rock to having a lot of pride. Where did that pride coming from? We read earlier. Alexander the Greek had great pride. Why? Because he conquered the whole world in 10 or 12 years. Now, these are the monasteries in which they used to live. In the caves, in the rocks, they're still there to this day. All throughout Georgia, Russia, and various other places in Eastern Europe. That's where they were, brothers and sisters. Still there to this day. These are the people that dwelt in the clefts of the rock in the Caucasus Mountains. Caucasus. Damn, look at that. They was in the rocks. Yo, they going back too. They are every man going back. Everybody going back to his own people, to his own land. We going to put them there. The angels going to put them there. Your ass going back. But watch what it says in verse 4 of Obadiah.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
What's his symbol?
The eagle.
God been giving us clues the whole Bible. But see, y'all mad that we able to understand it and put it into play now. Now we able to understand it and put it in its proper context to show that y'all are these people. And you can't run from this symbol because every last land you conquered, you set that symbol up. Go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
Read.
and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
Go ahead.
thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Right, then Yehudi did international space travel and said when they landed, the eagle has landed. This ain't hard. You know? But we got to do classes like this and kind of continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over because repetition is the road to mastery. Shout out to Mr. Nathaniel. We got to put it out there for the world to see. Now, give me that book, Modern Judaism. It's going to get worse. Just when you thought there was enough bombs, just when you thought it was enough annihilation, it's about to get worse. That was just the first beginning. You got that for me? Modern Judaism. Yes, sir. Page 231. I'm sure they'll find something wrong with this author, too. Read that for me.
Esau's descendants are the subjects of extensive traditions.
Go ahead. Skip
First, that the descendants of Esau, the sworn enemies of the descendants of Jacob, even to the end of the world.
Wait a minute. I thought they were done. Wait.
That the descendants of Esau, the sworn enemies of the descendants of Jacob, even to the end of the world.
They are always the enemies of Jacob, all the way into the end of the world. Keep going down. Skip down to where it says, go up a little bit. I want to start but after that, the powerful republic of the 12 tribes was destroyed by the Assyrians and Babylonians. Gotcha. They wonderfully increased in numbers and strength, extended their dominion towards the west, spread their colonies far and wide, subjugated Italy. Go ahead, Officer John.
Yes, sir. Subjugated Italy, founded Rome and the Roman Empire.
So the Edomites, all historians know this. The Edomites founded Rome and the Roman Empire, y'all. Stop the cap. Go ahead.
And that in the present day, professing the religion of Jesus of Nazareth.
No, wait a minute. Read that at length entirely.
Entirely overturned the Jewish state.
That's what we read in the book of Luke chapter 21. That's what we read in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. It said the eagle was going to be the one that was going to overturn the Jews. And those eagles are the Roman Empire, which is not done away because you stand in America today, which is an extended of ancient Rome. Stop the cap. Stop playing with us. Say it again.
I would say Donald Trump said in an interview he's Roman.
Yes.
He literally said it.
They all said, look, this is ancient Rome. Yeah, wrong with you. Go ahead.
Bring back up. Which had been restored after the termination of the Babylonian captivity. The second temple being destroyed by Titus Vespasian.
Luke 21, Deuteronomy 28. Go ahead.
And that in the present day.
Present day.
Professing the religion of Jesus of Nazareth.
Roman Catholicism.
Which they were the first of all nations to embrace.
Read.
They hold the dominion over all Europe.
So the Edomites hold the dominion over all Europe.
Esau detaining in captivity his brother Jacob at least as far as regards as the tribe of Judah, till his Messiah ben David shall appear.
So the Bible said they gonna have us in captivity until Christ come. Messiah, son of David. That's what it means, ben David. Messiah, ben David, meaning Messiah, the son of David. Until he come, the Edomites got the Israelites in captivity. What the hell wrong with you? Oh, no, you can't, no, don't follow that author. No, that's wrong. They wrote that during the time when everybody used to get high off the hookah that they were smoking in the book of Clarence. They were all floating. He was like, yeah, lie about the Edomite. Man, get out of here, man.
Hey, Cap, so that means Esau is not Japheth.
That's it.
That book just said we're going to be in the hands of the Edomite till Christ return. That means if he Japheth, we got a whole nother 1,000 years.
Exactly.
Before the Lord come get us out of his hellhole, man. No, man.
Come on, man. Stop the cap. Go ahead.
Hey, let me get Luke 21:15. Let me tell you what the problem is. Y'all be thinking y'all speaking against regular men. You're speaking against men who got wisdom and understanding from God coming out of the Bible. And that's what your problem is. You're speaking against God. Go ahead, read that, John.
The book of Luke 21:15.
Yep.
For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries.
Oh, who?
All your adversaries.
Talking about Edom and you so-called apologetics and you Israelites who want to change the doctrines. The adversaries, read.
Shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
You can't gainsay what's coming out. It's in the scriptures. It's there. And all the facts from the historians is coming out.
That's right. Yeah. Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right. I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.